Hello, welcome back to the Top Shelf, the literary editions. This is episode 47. Thank you for joining me. I really enjoy producing these for you, and I hope you are enjoying watching them. Please let me know what you think of a lot of the books I've read, or a lot of the books I've presented. There's going to be some that I'm saving. At some point when I catch up to my DVD reviews, I'm going to do a list of my top 10 favorite books, and then I'm going to do a deep dive later on, which means long form videos on 4 or 5 of my books that have really gained my interest. So look forward to that. My name is Ernest Whiteman III. I'm a Northern Ramapo filmmaker, artist, writer, and media educator, and we're taking a look at what's on the top shelf of my book collection. I have a pre-selected book. I'll give you a synopsis, a short synopsis, a review if I've read it, and the reason why I purchased the editions. And today's editions is George R. R. Martin's A Song of Fire and Ice. I actually did read all 5 books, and my main interest was started with the show. I've heard a lot of good things about the first season of the Games of Thrones series, and that got me interested in the books. And the first season was really good, and I'm not going to expound any more on the series. I want to focus on the books, but after that I went and bought the subsequent book and the book after that, and I bought them. I think the one I bought brand new was the last one, the Dance with Dragons, and it was only later that I found out that it was supposed to be a 3-book series, but has been such expanded that it is now 5, and there's 2 more left in the series, so it's become a 7 series books. I really enjoyed all of the detail. There's some theories that people hold to about how it's going to turn out. I'm not in any hurry to figure it out. I really have enjoyed what I did read, and all the twists and surprises that happened. It's basically about the turning over of a kingdom. As one king dies, people sort of rush to take over and sit on the throne. And that's basically what it's about. It's set a number of years after a war that seated the current king. Then the current king dies, and his heirs are seated, and there's all this political trouble that leads to differing wars and alliances being made. And in the beginning, at the very very distant background, is the idea of magic and magical creatures that just start to re-enter the world. And there's this overarching threat of these super high-powered villains not super-powered villains, but this ominous life-ending threat that's happening. And people are so mired in the Game of Thrones that they're not looking after that threat or preparing to meet it. And that's the interesting thing I find about these, is that I think they may have gotten a little carried away in the politics of it, and not in the sense of trying to deal with the overarching threat that threatens to end this world. So, but it's all interesting reads. I read the last 2, Feast for Crows and A Dance with Dragons, with renewed vigor, because there are some theories out there that I read about, and when I started to read them again, I thought, wow, these are really well crafted. So people like the first 3 books and sort of really disregard the last 2. But the last 2 are basically one book split into 2 parts, but it does all move all of the pieces forward in the story. So I enjoyed these. Your mileage may vary. So A Song of Fire and Ice by George R. R. Martin is on our top shelf today. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.